Hey everyone, welcome back to Crusader Kings III, and let's continue where we left off. But I did make just a few slight changes. So our daughter Clara is no longer going to be wed to the Duke of Apulia. It was a good alliance just because of the proximity they are to us and the quick reinforcements, but they're really not that strong. And also, the Duke is a hunchback, which was a congenital trait, and the more that I thought about that, I was just like, it wasn't sitting well with me. I was like, I want good children. So I secured a matrilineal marriage to some person, this guy, a little up north, I think, a grandson of a prince. So he's set to inherit the earldom. Yeah, he's Irish. Okay, so that's cool. But we secured a matrilineal marriage, and I checked his grandparents and parents, and they don't have any bad traits. And he's got a pretty good trait here. He's handsome. That's congenital. So secured a matrilineal marriage. I'm going to say that for a fourth time. And that means I want to give her some land, actually. And I was thinking maybe down here, either Brescia. And no, I don't want to do that because that is actually ours. Directly ours. And I made a couple changes up here too, but let's give Napoli to her, actually. That could be profitable for them. Yeah, I think that would be really, really cool. Let's see. Can we sort by family? Relation. My realm. No. Court. Direct vassals. My realm. No, that's weird. Too bad we can't just search. Is there a way to search? Oh, yeah. We just click Clara right here. Nope, that doesn't do what I wanted it to do. Okay, let's keep... She's got to be in here. This is only men. Let's click on her directly. I don't know why I'm doing that the hard way. Oh boy. We can't grant her a title. Well, that's too bad. Well, we'll see how that plays out. All those children are going to be a part of our family, so maybe we just gain a random territory up there if it ever becomes his. That'd be really interesting. Anyway, another thing that I did was I created, or I actually granted the Duchy of Spoleto to the former Count Vital, but now Duke Vital, and then I created the title of Duchy of Ancona. And that way, if we take a look here, our second son will actually inherit the Duchy of Ancona and the County of Ancona. And I thought that was a lot better than him getting the way it was set up before, that he was going to inherit Siena. And I didn't want to split. I didn't want to lose Siena because Siena is very profitable for us. And we have two more areas here that we can even work on. And so Firenze is going to be our main county of inheritance and a huge source of profits and income. And so is Siena. So we're going to keep working on that. The University of Siena, that could be very powerful for us. But what else can we build here? Hospices, plague resistance. That would be really, really good, actually, if we had hospices. Plague resistance is huge. But we also need that supply limit. Do we have hospices anywhere here is the question. Not yet. So we could build a holding here. A castle that's going to require a lot of gold. Okay, we can't really build anything because I created that duchy here. But that's okay. We're currently working on fabricating a claim on this county, and we might be able to create a duchy there and give that to someone. We'll see how that goes, but let's continue. Oh, another thing that I don't want to do is probably this murder scheme. I was going to try to murder this girl in order to kind of like re-betroth ourselves and get married to this gentleman, kind of secure maybe the alliance again with this family and pick up this congenital trait, which is also very good because of the prowess and the health boost. But we weren't able to do that, and I don't want to risk trying to murder her for not really any gain. So let's go ahead and change that scheme. We'll start a different scheme. Let's just cancel that. Can we just cancel this right here? We're swaying the Pope still. Abandoned scheme. There we go. Gosh, I don't know why I saw that before. Can we... ask for gold? Yeah, absolutely. Let's get some of that gold back. We're just gonna keep swaying the Pope. We're gonna spend a little piety. But 414 gold is quite a lot. Alright, let's roll. Alright, that's perfect. That's it for the updates. I've considered your plight and decided to grant your request. Excellent, thank you. Inspired person can be sponsored. Let's see what they want to make. A metalsmith and forge regalia, absolutely. Let's sponsor that for 50 gold. Perfect. Pretty good diplomat there. Traveler. Quick, wise woman. Oh, this is really cool. Alright, 43 years old. Let's sponsor that. Perfect. And we are making a wonderful amount of gold right now, so... once we're finished with the county control in Ancona, we'll head down here and we'll work on Napoli and start working on that. That'll be a good idea there. Okay, I don't want to create the duchy there. Wow, we can declare war on a lot of people. Oh, check that out. Septimio learned the Norse language as well. Very good. Alright. We've got a little bit of war going on through here. We'll see how that plays out. Could be good. We still have a modest amount of stress, and we could fix that possibly by throwing a hunt or a feast. Speaking of hunt, the hunter's art, to blindly chase a wild creature, launching arrow after arrow, or spurring ever harder. Futile, laughs Ghiberto, my renowned knight. Beasts can be cunning. They scent the stalker on approach, scatter before the hunting pack, and turn violent when cornered. Bringing down quarries means knowing them and their wilderness well. And once the horn is sounded, never relenting. The most skilled of hunters is Ghiberto. In his company, my son Rolando is coming to know the ways of God's creatures and the ways of outwitting them. To the chase. Okay, so we lose 5 stress for that. Excellent. Inspiration request for funds, of course. Kind of knew this was going to happen. My beneficiary. Wow, look at her name. Pilahilde. Interesting. Insists that the funds I've supplied her are not enough to create an artifact worthy of my stature. Whatever you need, invest another 50, and it'll be of higher quality. Okay, well, that's already cost us 100. Grant vassal. Okay. Oh, let's handle this first. Troubadour's dedication. As the troubadour keeps pronouncing lines of love and desire, I try to keep from showing the rest of the court how flattered I feel. Though he is veiled behind metaphor and allegory, I know that this is a dedication from Podesta Omero to me. Of Urbino. Oh, wow, okay. You know how to get my attention, Omero. Excellent. I would like him to be our vassal, but let's lose some more stress because of that. Excellent. Good tidings. Podesta Omero of Urbino, your vassal. Okay, excellent. So he is going to actually make Omero our vassal because we created that duchy. And that is perfect. So we'll gain that land just like I wanted. And that'll eventually go to our son. And he, wow, is an excellent marshal. Well, we already have a good marshal. And now he doesn't like us all of a sudden? Let's give him a council position. Because this other gentleman is very good at this. We need to sway this guy. We can work on the Pope later. And what else we want to do is let's work on finding secrets in Duke Bonifazio's court. He owns a lot of land up there, and maybe if we can get a hook on him, we can change his levy size or get some more gold out of him. And look at that amount of gold we are earning now after the addition of Urbino. That is just really, really excellent. And we should build some hospices down here. Gives us a little extra tax money and also some plague resistance in this county. And then once we build another holding here, we can build some hospices there to protect our primary duchy there. And the papacy obviously owns the third county in our duchy. That's unfortunate, but they're a little too powerful for us to come up. They don't have a massive army, but see, it says their military strength is inferior to ours, but that's just not true because look at the amount of men-at-arms they have. Light footmen, bowmen, horsemen, pikemen, armored footmen, and more mangonels. So yeah, we have more levies, but they have more actually trained soldiers than we do. So that would not be a good fight for us to go after right now. Inspiration. Duke Bonifacio and Prince Archbishop Revenger are among the most powerful vassals of my realm. I never know how to keep them happy so they don't go around stirring up trouble. Perhaps flattery is the way to go. Anyone would be pleased to have something made in their name, wouldn't they? And I have just the right thing in the making. I should let my beneficiary, Philahilde, know that I am dedicating her masterpiece to my trustworthy vassals and advisors. Okay, they would gain... Okay, the Prince Archbishop doesn't really like it. But dedications are overrated. Or gain this. I don't know. I think we could use the piety here. Because Duke Bonifacio just really likes us already. Overrated. And what duchy is this? The Duchy of Romagna. And we can't create that because that would be excellent. Nah. Oh, Duke Ugo. What happened to your father? My guy. We're gonna find some secrets in his court next, because he's obviously our most powerful vassal. His father finally passed away. That's too bad. Disruptions. By God, man, leave me alone. Peaceful atmosphere is shattered by Philhilde yelling as she storms into the courtyard. Gerard quickly follows but stops when he sees me. My liege, please talk some sense into her. I'm trying to help her since I have some experience that may improve her work. Convince her to listen. Excuse me. Come, at least hear him out. Order Gerard to leave her alone. He's gonna lose 20 opinion of us. Okay, 50-50, slightly higher, slightly lower. Nah, let's just leave her alone, bud. I'm trying to do too good of a thing, I think. Duke Vital, what are you good at? You are a good steward, but not good enough. And you're also a dishonorable villain, so good for you. Interesting. Clemencia is like the best spy master we've had. Podesta Homero. Well, I think this is good right now. I don't want to do a grand tour. A reading in Barony of Florence. It looked like it would be a tedious evening once the feast entertainment was over, but Podesta Homero saved the day by suggesting a reading from Golden Legend. I also love that one. Uh-oh. Seems like we're getting romantic with this guy. What's going on with Crane? We need this land here. Inspiration, a husband's touch. I spot my husband, Ingevald, chattering excitedly to Philhilde, listing ideas and suggestions for her regalia. My metalsmith is barely concealing her contempt, clearly annoyed at my spouse's interference. And as you are forging regalia, he goes on, it may as well match my grandfather's old regalia. Okay, of course. Part of Philhilde's soul seems to be dying. Listen well, my husband must be heard. 28% chance that it'd be higher quality. Yeah, that's not good enough. I don't think that's worth it. 71% chance that it will be lower quality, so nah, we're not gonna go for that. The Duchy of Verona. Notable guest has arrived. I don't know where that... Alto Aragon. King Ramirez of Aragon. Okay, those are our allies up there. We would not call them into battle because that's just way too far. But we would easily win this war. We could just seize that, like... pretty quickly, actually. Let's see. Let's close this up. Duke Roger. Duke Berthold. Duke Richard of Capua. Why? Who is this guy? One of our courtiers has a claim on the Duchy of Capua. Very interesting. Wow. So we don't even need to fabricate a claim on this county, but it would cost us 1,000 Prestige. Huh. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go for that. Swabia, let's see if we can get this. Oh, okay, that's excellent right there, actually. This gentleman is very wealthy. He's got a couple of allies, which is who? He's got a strong ally, but we are just really outnumbering him. I'll tell you what, that might be a good move right there to get up Swabia. Kind of lock up the Duchy of Verona right there is a pretty good move. We can get those two counties here, and then get that other county from Crane eventually. But I think that's what we should do. We'll have to give those away. We'll have to give those away to somebody. We'll figure it out. Let's go for it. First thing I want to do though is get some more bowmen, because these. It'll cost us 55 full maintenance. Is 0.59. Let's click that. Full maintenance is 1.18. Okay, so it'll add another 0.59. Unraised maintenance 0.2. Okay, let's get 2 of those. And maybe one more mangonel. Or what we could do is get some light footmen. Counter these type. I would probably get, we should probably get light horsemen though. Let's get a set of horsemen. They counter archers. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Okay. Let's let the army build up quickly before we do that. Still making a lot of gold. Inspired person can be sponsored. Wants to forge a magnificent weapon. 98 to sponsor that. Oosh. I'm not going to risk it right now. We're almost done with this one, so let's just focus on the regalia for now. There will be more. Espionage. Unbeliever. While performing her duties as spymaster, Clemencia has uncovered a secret held by Mayor Alaramo of Biella. He seems to be harboring doubts about Catholic doctrine. Oh, Alarmo. What would the clergy say? Alright. Very good. Let's have her keep finding some secrets there. Just for now. Faction targeting me. The Liberty faction has been disbanded. Fantastic. Let's see how quickly these armies are being raised. Not terribly fast. Inspiration realized. Over here, my lady, my beneficiary Philahilde, waves me over with a wide grin. I have toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. A beautiful regalia set of masterful craftsmanship. Oh, that sounds good. It consists of a electrum scepter set with pieces of sapphire, a fustian cloak that has been embroidered with silver thread, and a electrum cross-bearing orb. Wow. Piety, prestige, monthly renown, tyranny loss, and spouse opinion. Famed regalia. This is beautiful. Oh boy, what do we have here? An absolute shambles. My lady, it's not what it looks like, cries Count Powell. As I enter my favorite dining hall, what it looks like is that he's utterly wrecked the room. Food cakes the walls, the tables are all but shattered. Someone has stacked every chair into a pyramid in the comatose form of Duke Arnulf. Who is this guy? King Philip's Chancellor of Flanders. Totally nude, lies face up, slathered in soup on one of my beds. The two diplomats only arrived yesterday. I gave them permission for a good meal and some light entertainment, not a party fit to raise hell. You will pay for these damages. Wow, we could get a lot of coin out of that. You trashed it, you can clean it up. Servants a mop. They'll lose. This party's not over yet. Mystic Party Aftermath. Court Grandeur bonus, monthly Court Grandeur. Wordlessly leave the hall. I don't know. I think I'll take this coin. You lose Legendary Party Aftermath. Kind of don't want that. You gain lacking diplomatic immunity, and we gain 38 stress. So we're going to get stressed out because of this. Our Court Grandeur goes down, but we do get a lot of coin. Yeah, let's do it. Overwhelmed by stress. That's okay. Oh, of course, we're going to have a mental breakdown. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me as of late. All of my sins, my flaws, my failings, these dark thoughts distract me from my responsibilities and keep me awake at night. I feel like I must do something to put an end to this mental anguish, but what could possibly help? The sting of a lash will excise my sins. Oh gosh, excuse me. No, we're not going to do that. Maybe a couple drinks? No. Be strong and resist these impulses. Yeah, go for it. Okay, that's not good. I'm not terribly worried about having more. Oh, wow. What happened there? You gained 180 gold. Efficient taxation. Because of Gregorio, your steward's excellent stewardship skill led to this windfall. Very good. Podesta Omero. Wherever I go, Marshall is sure to follow. That look in his eyes. Okay, how sweet, but no. Leave me alone. We can't do that because we're just stressed. How sweet, but no. And as far as our military goes, we have light horsemen that are unstationed. Can we station them? Where is the best place to put the horses? Because I know we could build something. That's only for heavy cavalry. Men-at-arms is good. Gardens and vegetable plantations. That's cool. Station men-at-arms. Knight effectiveness. We can upgrade that. That'd be pretty cool. Prince Bishop Werner in Magdeburg. Greetings, my sensible liege. I've arrived in Florence to pay homage. Duke Ugo. Okay, show him in at once. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in defiance, and among his oaths to serve the kingdom, offer me greater contributions as vassal. He offers me greater contributions. Wow. At last I bid the Duke arise, confirming my satisfaction, and Ugo's rights to the lands he rules. Okay. Increases feudal levies. Excellent. Excellent. That is exactly what I wanted. And Pilgrim's Quarters conducted in Siena. Where did we build that? Oh, Siena, excuse me. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's the hospice. Okay. It wouldn't take much to increase that even more. Let's put the, let's station them somewhere. Maybe, Napoli? No. Ferrara. I think Mantua or Brescia would be good. Mantua seems okay for now. We almost have that army raised. And I think that'll be very good. If anybody has bowmen, we can take them on. And the bowmen should make quick work of the levies. Omero has been swayed. That's great. A faction created now against us. Oh, okay. So Omero created a faction against us. But we're going to sway him, so... Oh, I had a hook on our husband, but that's okay. Our next stewardship will go towards getting paid. Oh, there it is. Right there. As I speak of it. Golden obligations, and now we can demand payments for hooks. So let's see if we can do that. We can work off some stress here. We definitely need to do that. Sweaty stench. Let's go. It's fine. Oh, we'll lose 40 stress for 190 gold. That's... This is not enough, I think, to myself as I put down the training hammer. I've been practicing non-stop, but I'm not getting tired. I need a tougher challenge. Yes, something bigger, perhaps heavier. Something sure to tire me out. There's no need for improvement. 20. Setemio, get over here. You gain good exercise for a year. That's good. We'd lose 40 stress. Oh, no. A good chance that one of us gets wounded. Or we can pay. I don't want to do that either. I'd rather have that gold. Let's just do this for now. That's a good amount. Let's develop the capital. Oh, 77 stress because we're diligent. We cannot afford that right now. Jeez, oh man. Okay, we got a little hook on this guy maybe. We can blackmail. Non-believer secret. Let's blackmail this guy. Don't really care if he loses opinion of us. I'm not concerned about that. The joys of wine. All of a sudden, Prince Bishop Cataldo and my friend Chiara barge into the throne room bickering. Wine offends God, it must be avoided. That's what Cataldo says? That doesn't sound like him. A bit of wine is healthy for the body. Wine opens the door for Satan. Abstaining from wine for 10 years. Medium health boost, attraction, court grandeur, but I gain 100 piety. A little wine. Oh, we just can't afford the stress right now. 150. Oh, jeez. Sorry, Ciara. We gotta get abstaining from wine here. Medium health boost, though. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright, let's, demand payment. 10 coin, that's all? Okay. Well, it's better than nothing. Oh yeah, we have the regalia now, so let's, wonderful, let's apply that. Reforge or repair. Destroy artifact details, that's fine. Now we can turn a lot of this stuff into some court artifacts. Gosh, we have 776. We're gonna spend that. We gotta spend that right now. And I think we spend it on a new holding in Florence. Absolutely. Let's get it going. Excellent. And let's increase the hospices here also. Okay, great. That'll pay us back in time. And how about our men-at-arms? Almost raised. Okay, there we go. We've got the bowmen, and we almost have the light horsemen, which can counter the archers. Uh-oh. Where's that? That is close. The boils are spreading once again. Somebody's been excommunicated. Crazy. Okay, well that's good for now. You know, it took a little bit of time for our military to kind of build up there with the increased bowmen and the horses, but absolutely, let's see what this claim is doing. We'll have a claim down here on Capua that shouldn't cost us too much prestige, and then we're going to grab this land from Swabia here, and let's take a look at our kingdom. We just have a little bit more area to finish off here and finish off in Pisa before our entire kingdom is kind of consolidated. And then let's take a look at Italia. We might have enough soon if we can get some of these extra tiles to secure that emperor status, but that means we'll have to figure out a way to break from the Holy Roman Empire. We won't gain that title until we break away, so we have to be very careful for the remainder of her lifetime not to mess up the succession. Right now it's pretty good. We've secured a good marriage for Clara. We could have some good siblings, or I mean like children from that, and possibly marry off later down the line. Try to reinforce some good traits there. But our son Rolando is set to inherit obviously the kingdom and our main duchy. And we already saw what Settimio is gonna inherit there also. And let's see. Guidone is gonna get the land up here, and that's okay. So we'll take a slight hit once it happens, but we'll get our brothers as vassals, which will be powerful. We'll try to secure some duchy, some duke status for them, so they're powerful in their own right. That'll be good. That'll be good. Overall, it's still just looking really well. We're just going to take it nice and slow and make sure we're not making too many mistakes, because it's kind of easy to do so and get a little ahead of ourselves. Looks like we can declare war here. For who? Oh, because that is part of our kingdom. So we'll do that as well next episode. This guy doesn't stand a chance. Can we just offer him... I didn't even take a look at him yet. Why can't we just... I mean, the guy really likes us. We get a pressed claim. I was like absolutely not going to do that. Yeah, I don't know why it's not allowing us here to... No, that's not... Requires 500 gold to usurp that. I don't know. We should be able to just ask him to join us. That's why it's like it's its own kingdom, which is really weird. The Republic of Pisa, and also the same with Venice. It's kind of weird how those two areas work. We don't really need them, but I mean, are they any good? They make a decent amount of gold. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, well there you have it. We'll kind of focus on wrapping up Italy here. We're not going to go too far out of bounds, but once we get this area, we'll kind of shoot down here and maybe take over the Duke's land and maybe start expanding for whoever's not really a part of the... We've got to be careful about going into these other empires and really these other kingdoms right now. I mean, Provence is up for grabs, Savoy, these are all individual. They're not actually a part of the Kingdom of France, so we could scoop up some of that area. And they're not too powerful. Oh, wow. He's not powerful at all. But he's a part of the Holy Roman Empire, so we'll just have to be careful. Anyway, thoughts, opinions, leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about the series. And really enjoying this playthrough in this series. So, you know, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.